What are you doing? Alchemists. It's your friends Dandino and Griffey. We're watching trailers. We're reacting to trailers. It's trailer reactions. That's what
We'll
it's
watch
called.
you watching us watch Jared Leto.
Who we last saw as Joe Keto in the film.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad. Now he's Morbius, the living vampire, apparently.
So
Which,
is he
if
the
you're not
fourth?
familiar,
How many
What?
guys have done the Marvel DC jump, right? Ryan Reynolds, Captain
Ryan
America, Chris Evans,
Uh-huh.
Affleck.
No, Chris Evans didn't do that.
Well, no, he did Marvel, but he was two heroes, right? Affleck did the jump. He was Batman and Daredevil. And now is Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Is that the whole double superhero crew?
I think that's the crowd.
That's the crowd. Jared Leto. Another piece of hardware for your trophy collection. You weird creep.
Yes, so this will be Morbius, the living vampire. For those of you who are not familiar, Morbius is a vampire from the Spider-Man comics. He's one of the few real casualties of the comics code because he could not be an actual vampire, so they called him the living vampire.
Plasma drinker, yeah.
He drained plasma with these little suckers in his hands,
Yeah.
which was the dumbest thing ever.
Directly taken from Vampire Hunter D, it feels like.
All right, we're going to watch this trailer. Here we go. Griff, you count us down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, click.
Perfect start. All right, a lot of Jesus stuff. Cool.
Was that him on the crutch?
Oh, that's him with the crutches, I think. Jared Harris, what's going on?
Oh. What is his disease?
Of
Not
course.
eating?
No, his disease
He always
is
looks
growing
so skinny when he's trying to go for it.
His disease is growing too much hair, but not enough leg.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he should be taking care of others. Jennifer Connelly! I'm already in.
What is happening right now? It's not exactly legal. Okay, cool.
Yeah, also no one could help him walk that extremely rocky terrain.
Evidently not.
What? Is this Dracula Untold sequel?
Yeah, what is going on? That's exactly how they did Dracula Untold, right? Oh, man, he broke glass.
Oh, now he's throwing haymakers.
He got so upset his man bun fell out. Oh, that's the studio who brought those movies. Got it.
That doesn't land as impressively as Sony thought. Racquetball?
Okay.
What is that gas? Night crawling? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
The Spider-Man murder. Matt Smith! Whoa.
Okay. Looks like Morbius.
Yeah, at least they didn't Vin Diesel him.
Yeah, right? What the hell? What is going on?
What the fuck? They just crammed some Keaton in on us? Holy shit. Okay.
What is happening?
There's a lot to take in that. Wow. Okay, so first off, what are the coolest fucking things? Matt Smith, Jennifer Connelly. It's a great
Yes.
B cast. Michael Keaton just popping in. So they are doing a Sony-verse.
Well, are they?
I mean,
Or
they had
is he-
the poster, right, that said Spider-Man Murderer. That's an exact
Right.
homage to the Alex Jones, J. Jonah Jameson.
Right. So then does that mean that it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Are they backdooring into the MCU?
Can they do that?
They did?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine
they
with it.
did. They just
I
did.
guess, yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big dick move after that shit Disney pulled with Spider-Man. And it's like, oh, you want Spider-Man? Now you getting Morbius.
Did Sony just put their balls on the table? Is that what's going on?
It has some red flags. The bat thing. It seems like the dumbest way to get vampire. Like, they flew through a harp, and now you're a vampire.
I'm assuming we're like
that's silly to judge it right now on that.
Can I point this out though? Like, anytime other than like unless it's mandated, why do we always have to watch a Jared Leto movie with like the man bun? I'm so over the. I'm so over.
You don't understand the long hair problems. I'm fine with man bun.
I'm just not a 30 Seconds to Mars guy. I don't know what to tell you.
I think the red flags for me in the trailer are like, what is that scene on the Navy ship? Why are they there? Like, that's just one of those scenes you're like, that feels like we have access to a cheap, like liner out in the middle of San Diego Bay. Like that,
Right.
That feels weird. Like, the question I have after the trailer's over is, where is the interesting story of him being a vampire, right? What is because they show him about to eat an orderly. That seems really cool, right? Like, maybe they're going to go the junkie route. I have a hard time from this trailer gleaning what the actual narrative of this film would be.
Well, like, there's the scene, like, okay, so it's part of I think it's part of a continuation of the Keaton scene where he's walking around in, like, prison scrubs. I'm like, so did we just see the end of the movie? Does he get arrested?
That could be halfway. We don't know.
I don't know, to be honest.
Because he is a doctor. Maybe he works at that prison.
Well, here's the thing, though. Is that mean that then not only is it a backdoor MCU movie, but is also backdoor Sinister Six into MCU?
Yes. It has to be. If you're adding that stuff in from Spider-Man Far From Home, right? Venom played it pretty clear division, right? They took him all the way to San Francisco to be like, this is not the same thing. Yeah, I mean, that's my thing, right? Once they get past, like, I can tell the opening, like, act, right? He does his Forrest Gump running until the leg braces fall off. Now he has the affliction and he's a vampire, right? Well, that's how Forrest Gump cured his disease. He had to use a cave full of bats, right? Different way to do the same thing. I get the first act of the movie. What is the arc of the rest of the movie supposed to be? Is he going to be trying to cure himself of a vampirism? Is this the sometimes to kill a monster you have to be a monster, right? Because they have that fucking cheesy sometimes the cure is worse than the disease. It's like, is it? Is there any disease on earth that I said if I could give you a cure that would hurt a fuckload but you won't have the disease anymore, you wouldn't take that deal? So
I can't.
It feels
it feels like
he
embracing the vampirism.
Yeah, well, it feels like it'll be he's drunk on his newfound power, right? As a man who like if Captain America had all of a sudden been like, this is dope, and just started clubbing in New York and knocking dudes out, that's what this movie feels like it could be leading to. I don't know. I mean, I like the fact that they have some good actors in it. The Morbius face actually looked pretty cool. Like, I'm down for the Morbius face. I don't know. I would give the trailer a C. Right? Like, there was enough to interest me. It was fun. I think this movie also, it's just fun to see a character like Morbius in a movie trailer played by a good actor.
Sure.
But I have no idea what this movie's trying to tell me about vampirism. And it doesn't look like with the Nightcrawler shot and the kind of him running on hands and legs doesn't look great.
I gotta tell you, I'd probably give the trailer a D. Like, it does not grab me in the way that I think they're intending to.
If you're not titillated by Jared Leto, what is in this trailer that's going to pull your ass to the theater? And it feels like they're just banking on that 3-frame. We gave you 2 Spider-Mans and a Venom.
2 Spider-Mans and that Venom that, I don't know, half of you liked.
We gave you 1 B and 2 C movies. Now come see what's left over. By Sony. Right? So I mean, we'll be seeing it, I'm sure, for Long Box because we never miss a good conversation. But, yeah, I don't know what this... I think the trailer missed the most important part, which is you have to show me the fun vampire part, right? Is this some kind of horror movie? Like a man who's now lost to the hunger? Is this a Blade where now he's going to use his powers for good, which is how I'm assuming they'll play it, like an anti-hero?
Right.
I just don't know what this movie's trying to do, and that worries me.
I want to know who Jared Harris is. That's pretty much the only thing I'm sort of questioning.
Right? Like, it feels like there are answers that we should have at least gotten a hint at that we didn't. So, yeah, I would give this trailer a C. it's cool to see Morbius, man. And I do like Jared Leto.
And
yeah, Jennifer Connelly and Matt Smith, are you kidding me? I'll be there for sure. Also, if this is them pulling their nuts out and dropping them on Disney's face, I kind of like that too. I got to say. So, for me, I'm assuming the movie will be less good than the trailer, would be my base assumption. But let's hope we're wrong. There was some cool stuff in that trailer.
I don't know. That's the reaction, guys. If you feel so inclined, subscribe below as I point to.
Hit the subscribe. You can find the Long Box Sessions podcast, here. The Film Alchemist podcast. More stuff like this coming. We have Oscar breakdowns coming. And share us on your socials, guys. Share the fun with everyone.